So these people are Christians praying in Ethiopia. And these are also Muslims praying in the same Ethiopia. Now I know what you are thinking. So who is actually learning from who? And why do their praying process look very similar in nature? Now for those of you who don't know, for centuries now, Orthodox Christians in Ethiopia and also Muslims have very similar cultural and religious practices. For instance, Orthodox Christians will meet each other and greet salam. Muslims on the other hand will greet salam alaikum. One meaning peace and the other meaning peace unto you. They both have similar dietary restrictions, like avoidance of pork by any means necessary. The Orthodox Christians pray 7 times, while the Muslims pray 5 times in a day. They wash hands and face before praying. And what even makes it look very close is the way they pray. It involves standing, bowing, prostrating, and then sitting. There's gender separation as well during prayers. Women in both religions cover their hands and then their hair. Now the question here is, why are their Christians so different from other countries in Africa, and why does it look very similar to that of the Muslims? So these people here are called the Ethiopian Orthodox Tawahedo Church, and they are one of the oldest churches ever in the world. They have been there ever since the 4th century. It was being practiced in the kingdom of Aksum, present-day Ethiopia, and then Eritrea 3 centuries later, before the arrival of Islam, where the early followers of the Prophet Muhammad were sent to seek refuge from being persecuted in Mecca under this particular king in the Christian kingdom of Aksum. Even when delegation was sent from Mecca to recover these people, the king refused to surrender them to these pagans, with the king allowing them to practice the way they do. They have lived together for centuries, even though somewhere along the way, the 16th century saw the Ethiopian Adal War between the Christian Ethiopian Empire and the Muslim Adal Sultanate, where this particular man called Imam Ahmad embarked on a campaign to capture about 3/4 of the Christian, seeking to expand his territory. But then the whole thing came to an end in 1543, with the Christian getting support from the Portuguese to end this particular war. Now when you go to Ethiopia, Christians form about 63% of the population and the Muslims 34% of the population. You'll find them living alongside each other with even similar structures when you go over there. Now the question here, why do they have a different Christianity from the one that we have over here? It's because their own was never influenced by any European.